What's up, Tube? Real quick progress update. SMT10 finally has body and paint. Figured I'd kind of show it off. Ain't got any lighting up under the edge of my bench here now, so it's a little easier to see. Trying to get it better in here, but it's makes it a little easier for everybody to see. But I'm going to take the camera down, show you guys. Is it perfect? No, it's not. I still have a couple filler pieces that I still need to make. The paint, I will tell you this before we get started, is a simple black on the fenders. What is this? This is a PS5, as you can see. Use it on the fenders. And PS7, big bad orange. And the intent was to kind of pay tribute to an old pulling truck from back when I was a kid called the Orange Blossom Special that had a real similar paint job on a body that I think was something like a 37 Chevrolet pickup truck. If you've never seen it, look it up. Orange Blossom Special pulling truck, and good looking rig that thing was. But that was the intent of doing. Is it perfect? Again, no. And I still have to have some decals made for the door. So I'm going to have that done hopefully this week. And after that, settle on a motor system, and it'll be ready to rock and roll. Let me take it down and just show you what we got, yeah? Proline Dodge Power Wagon body. Was not meant to fit this thing, but I've got it on there. I've still got to tighten up a couple things to get everything to set like it needs to. And I have to make a couple filler pieces for where the fenders meet the running boards, from where I had to modify the running boards. But yes, I like it. I like it a lot. Painted the trim around the windows, the grill, the vents and the hoods, the hood sides, the hinges and the handle and the quarter window, vent window, whatever you want to call it there. Did those prior to paint with a paint pen, and then just went right over it with the orange, and it didn't crack. I can't believe it. But made the necessary cuts. I still have to clean them up just a little bit, but so far so good. Now I made the rear mounts. You wouldn't believe how I had to do it. I had to epoxy some stuff in there, and I'll clean that up. I just got to break the Dremel out. I was anxious to get it on here, but if you look over in that corner, you can kind of guess how I did this thing. I need to cut those screws off, but I sandwiched these two pieces of this body together using some styrene to make it a little more rigid. And it ran M2s with nuts on the other side and just tightened them up, and did the same thing on this side as well. You just can't see it there. And then on each side, to tie it together, ran an M2 and a nut on the other side, and that ties into a piece of a framing system on the actual truck side. So it kind of keeps everything a little more rigid. Now I got some bleed, and I'm not worried about it. I had to paint the fenders on the bed with a brush using just Tamiya paint. Let me see if I can find it. Tamiya acrylic. And it was this one. X1 black. And laid it on there. Had put 4 coats on it. And was trying to check to see if it was solid. But it was just a little bit that came through. But it doesn't matter. I mean, this isn't a showpiece. I'm just building this thing for me. But so far, so good. I really like it. I'll be so glad when I get it all together and can actually start running this thing. It won't be long, but so yeah, I think it turned out awesome. Let me know what you think. So the plan is to finish detailing this body. Not going to put a lot of decals on it. I am going to have one made, or 2 made, one for each side, like a typical monster truck would have. And just subtle something on the doors, other side as well. And that's probably going to be about it. And I may you know, up under the edge here. I don't know if you can see it. There's a little piece of leg sand there as a fill piece, and I might do it up with some, you know, like Summit decals, all that motor parts stuff that we all put on toolboxes and crap. So, but I was just aching to show you guys. I hope you like it, and hope you like the new light. And I think the lighting's going to actually work out better because it actually helps me show you can get the detail out of the bodies now. I have one that I'm working on. Holy cow, I've been working on the 2002 Mercedes-Benz CLK AMG today, and I have it built and painted. All I have to do now is put the decals on it. And I am beside myself of how good that car turned out. I don't want to reveal it right now, not completely, but man, it turned out nice. So I'm looking forward to finishing up those decals more than likely tomorrow evening or Sunday morning, and then putting a video together to show you guys that thing. But I can tell you right now, if I do run it, it ain't going to be much because it just turned out too nice. And so, you know, again, I kind of stuck with a Shelf Queen, but I'm going to sit here. It's a Saturday evening, and it's not a beer, promise you. It is a Coke Zero, and I am going to enjoy this, turn my radio back up, talk to my buddies for a while, and I'll catch you guys on the next video. Y'all take care. See ya.